Here's how this works. Water, salt, and pepper, those are freebies. Your pantry, it better have flour, oil, vinegar, mustard, and garlic. Beyond that, you'll only need 5 more ingredients and 25 minutes to put an entree or entire meal on the table. So, shop, set the clock, and let's dish out. Our 5 ingredients will be some Orecchiette pasta, some baby arugula, some mild Italian sausage, cherry or grape tomatoes, and some Manchego cheese. Let's get started. First, we're going to take the casing off of our sausage. You could certainly use hot sausage or sweet Italian sausage. Anything that's raw and that can be crumbled up to little tiny pieces, which we will do here into a bowl. Next up, we're going to grate 4 to 6 ounces of our Manchego cheese, as little or as much as you want. You could certainly use Parmigiano Reggiano or Pecorino Romano as well. A tablespoon or 2 of olive oil goes down into a nice skillet over medium heat, and go ahead and cook and crumble your sausage for 4 to 5 minutes or until it is cooked through. You want to kind of smush it around and crumble it to get it into nice little pieces so that it can distribute itself evenly throughout the final dish. Once it's cooked, go ahead and set that aside and leave all of that delicious fat and fond in the bottom of our skillet, to which we will add all of our tomatoes, leaving them whole and tossing them around. Go ahead and cook your Orecchiette per the package directions there in some boiling salted water, and continue to toss your tomatoes until they soften and get slightly charred and blistered on the outside, and a nice fond has developed on the bottom of your pan. Make sure to set about a cup or so of your cooking liquid aside. I don't know why I put it into a wine glass, which was extraordinarily hot and difficult to handle, but I did. Our pasta now is cooked, nice and al dente and drained. Go ahead and add that into your warm skillet along with a splash of that cooking liquid, which we will use to deglaze all of that delicious and gorgeous fond off the bottom of our pan. Go ahead and scrape all that up, toss things to combine with your sausage. And also now we can begin adding our Manchego cheese and handfuls of arugula. You want to add just a handful or so at a time, allowing it to wilt in that warm pasta and liquid. Go ahead and stir, stir, stir. Add more liquid as needed. You don't want this to be liquidy, but you want it to have a nice viscosity and form a little bit of a cheese sauce that will beautifully coat your Orecchiette. Give it a nice seasoning with pepper and salt to taste. And once you've wilted in all or most of your arugula, give everything a final stir, and we are ready to plate or bowl this up. This is a really rich and hearty dish, very comforting, and what's great about it, especially this time of year, it's a great way to use up those ripe tomatoes that you may be seeing in your garden or in the grocery store, but it's also comforting and hearty enough for a nice cool fall evening. I like to add a few leaves of arugula fresh over the top, along with a final sprinkling dink of Manchego cheese and a final crack of pepper. You've got the warm spiciness of the sausage, that bright, fresh acidity of the tomatoes, a little peppery bite from, well, the pepper, but also the arugula. It's really enjoyable, delightful dinner. I hope you will give it a try and let me know what you think. Obviously substitute with any ingredients as you have in your kitchen. And whatever you do, go make something delicious.